Hello again, hola, and thank you for finding me here at my YouTube channel, Benidorm and Beyond. I produce positive, fun and informative vlogs about this resort where I've lived for well over 20 years, so please come along and join me on my daily adventures and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of my brand new content. Today's news vlog brings you a full roundup of information from recent news articles in the media with the emphasis on the seafront and beach promenade areas, so let's get started. My first story brings you an update on news that you may have already heard out and about regarding the open-air terraces and outside areas in front of some of Benidorm's best-loved bars and restaurants. Following a recent announcement, many establishments in areas such as the Levante beachfront, the popular avenue of the Avenida Mediterraneo and the bustling shopping street of Avenida Jaime I, which leads down to the Promenade beach, have had to stop putting out their tables and chairs outside on the public walkways for their customers to sit at as of October the 15th, and thereby providing over 300 to 400 tables less for visitors and residents to enjoy, depending on which media source you read. The City Council originally allowed businesses to put extra tables and chairs along the pavements and right out onto the beach promenades to help the struggling venues regain some of their lost income after the huge losses sustained during and after the worldwide pandemic. However, they have now implemented measures to return bars and restaurants to the normality as it was before the COVID crisis, as the industry is now considered to be completely recovered and fully back on track after yet another successful summer season. The Town Hall is now due to start charging fees once more for the occupation of chairs and tables on public roads, with an information campaign carried out last month to inform establishments of the new rules, and with the subsequent reminder that they have until November to submit the documentation to renew their licences for 2024, and with inspections having already started. In practice, the measure will mean far fewer tables for everyone, with some areas now not allowed to have outdoor furniture on it at all, whilst other smaller bars no doubt not being able to afford the extra expense of now having to pay for the privilege of an extra outside space. This in turn will mean fewer customers, with the knock-on effect of course being fewer waiters needed, with Benidorm premises having already laid off more than 100 workers and estimating a 25% drop in revenue from just the businesses in front of the beautiful Levante beach and seafront alone. However, hospitality leaders in the area are now trying to fight back, putting together a proposal that they describe as pioneering and with which they want the Benidorm Town Hall to change the regulations that govern these matters. Their idea is to allow the resort's terraces to install a range of unified furniture and say, "We've delivered a value proposition that they are evaluating and there is a commitment on the part of the Mayor to have a solution before March 2024 and we hope to bring an iconic touch to the whole promenade." The proposal is being developed in collaboration with the Hotels of Spain group and will consist of a pilot test called Calles Vivas, or Living Street, which will be characterised by its quality and accessibility. As a world-renowned destination, we have to give tourists what they want, and what they want, especially those from Northern Europe, the English, are terraces, stressed the spokesperson. I think that the new idea sounds like a feasible and easily possible solution, so let's see what happens in the future, just follow this space. And to be fair, sitting outside is what we all envisage and look forward to when coming on holiday, so let's hope something positive comes of it all. In more beachfront related news, my second story brings the report that the water alongside Benidorm's glorious beaches is already warmer this October than in June, according to the latest records. The analyses, carried out weekly by the municipal laboratory, show an average water temperature of 25.32 degrees during the first days of the current month, which represents a higher temperature by nearly 2 degrees of that recorded throughout the whole of June, which was 23.57 degrees. However, the maximum water temperature has been practically identical, with only a difference of 0.1 degree between June and October. The Councillor for Beaches, Monica Gomez, stated that the days of sunshine together with the good temperatures both in the air and in the sea have attracted many users to the beaches not only during the high season, but also in these early stages of October. This means that the high season is lengthening just a little bit more each year, as it's also still beautifully hot in autumn both in and out of the water, with data on the ever-growing influx of bathers suggesting visitor numbers reaching nearly 28,000, all who have made use of the Golden Sands, the Mediterranean Sea and the rows of sunbeds and parasols, as well as the many free leisure services available, such as the children's playgrounds and the beach libraries, where you can read books, magazines and newspapers, as well as enjoy a game of chess or other board games from the comfort of the prom side. My third and final beachy story brings the news that a large stretch of the promenade that overlooks the beautiful Poniente beach along Avenida Vicente Yorca Alos is having extensive works carried out on it as part of the Tourism Sustainability Plan. The works, which will cost nearly €50,000 and should be completed within a month, will see old infrastructure replaced in order to provide renewal of the electric networks that supply public lighting in the area, the laying of new telecoms wiring, over 262 metres of channelling being put into place on the road, along with 7 connections to existing streetlights and the installation of many manholes with cast iron covers. On the Levante side of the city, many of you have asked me on my daily vlogs when the new stretches of catenary or string lighting along the promenade is due to reach the new town, or dare I even say it, as far as the Rincon de Loix. Well, sadly there is no update on this yet, with the last bulletin having been published by the council back in late May. Although surely now that the new lights have been fitted, tested and are now up and running in all their glory, from the old town right up to the Hotel Fimbel by the bottom of the Avenida Europa, work on the much needed renewal of the rest of the iconic Levante beachfront lighting should be due to take place. And hopefully, with the resort quietening down a little after the November fiestas and before Christmas, or even from January onwards, we will see some movement in the near future. I hope that you've enjoyed this trio of beach-related stories and news updates with me today, and if you have, please make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of my other daily vlogs, which include detailed and info-packed street and beachfront walks, reviews on Benidorm's most popular hotels with a fly-on-the-wall look inside and out, reviews on cafes, bars and new businesses, as well as lots of updates, news and information. I'll see you out and about next time, and thanks so much for watching as always. Every view and comment counts and is much appreciated. Bye for now, adios, and catch you all again soon. Cheers!